Alright guys, and welcome to a new video, a new series that we are starting on the channel. It is Lampards, lads. I've been talking about this series since I brought my channel back. Obviously it is a player road to glory, and as you can see on screen, the rules: Lampard assist equals an unlock points. I'll talk more about the rules throughout this episode and what they mean, so you can pause it and check out the rules. Obviously the division rivals rewards that you'll see on screen are what we're going to use to upgrade the team. It is a pack only, so to speak, road to glory type series. Obviously because we're going to be competing in division rivals, I needed to start off with somewhat of a reasonable team. So what I've done is gave myself 3 loan players, which we have, I'm going to say, for 2 episodes. So we'll play 4 games using the loan players. Obviously by that time we should have had at least 2 more sets of rewards, so we could upgrade the team, or we'll be on our 2nd set of rewards. So we'll say 2 more episodes, so we get 6 games out of the loans. And you'll see them. I've got Fernandinho, Sane, and I think it's Rudiger. It's Rudiger who else we've got. And they're just our loan players, and the rule was they have to be from a past or present team. Past or present, obviously being Derby, present as is the manager, but a past or present team of Lampard, so obviously City and Chelsea. It works out for us, and these are the starter packs, so to speak, that we got. And the problem we've got this week is I need to jump on, as soon as I've finished and edited this video, I need to jump on and just start playing division rivals quick, because I haven't competed in Foot Champs. Also, for the first week, Foot Champs rewards, we're going to just straight up have them in the team. We needed a good start to the series, and I didn't expect to get as good rewards. Thought it was going to get bad, but we've got 286 rated already in the team, red cards. But from now on, we're going to have to use unlock points, or we're going to have to score a hat-trick with Lampard to get them. Unlock points are more for players who can't be packed, but so if it's like an 87 in form who can't be packed, he can still be used as an unlock player. It'll be complicated until it comes around. So this is the team. You'll see the lone players that we've got in there. We managed to get decent chemistry out of the team, to be honest, and I changed it in game to a 4-1-2-1-2. You'll actually see that on the custom tactics. I do show that, and yeah, it's this series I'm hoping to take it to where we start packing decent players. I'm probably going to try and upload it once a week, and then you'll get Foot Champions rewards, which will also tie into this series, so it sort of entices more people to go and watch my Foot Champs rewards. It just sort of spreads out viewership across my channel. Into the first game we do go. Obviously unlock points as well, what they are, I think it's 5 unlock points for a random player worth up to 15,000 coins. How we'll settle that, what the random player will be, I'll put a maximum of 15k on the transfer market by now, maximum 15k, and then we'll just put it to gold. We're not going to put like bronzes, silvers in there, because this is where it gets interesting. We can land on anything, because you think that's just overpowered. Why wouldn't you just keep getting 5 unlock points going for 15k? You'll eventually end up with a good team. Well, what I'll do, I'll have to record this part live and just put it in a separate part of the video. When I do it, I'll go, Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 100, and that'll be the page on the transfer market that we go to. And then I'll say, give me a random number, I think it's between 10 players on a page or something, between 1 and 10. And then if it lands on a 75 rated player who's just the max is 15k, they can still be listed up a lot lower than that. They just can't be listed higher, so we could end up with a 75 rated player who's just absolutely useless to us. So that's why it seems like it should be overpowered. It really might not be. Obviously the 2 player packs that we get for Lampard scoring, we're going to try and sweat as many goals out with Lampard as we grab our first one with him in the series there, and secure our first 2 player pack. And obviously it's about getting him assists for unlock points. This guy started scoring own goals, so I just sort of passed it around my defence and let him, I wasn't going to bother with that. But Lampard got a goal, and I think he got an assist in that game as well. So we've got 2 unlock points from that game, and a 2 player pack, which you'll see now. I can't remember what we got in this. I don't actually think we had any apart from the mega packs at the start, which we had some pretty good pack looking, to be honest, for a starter team. I mean, he's decent. First time I've used him this year. Yeah, we did a 76 rated in this pack. I mean, he's just not going to get into the team. And players like this, where I know they're not going to get into the team, I will probably chuck in SBCs and just forget that they even exist for this series. I don't want, I'm not going to bother with players I know won't get into the team. I will, obviously, if there's someone who's like 82 rated, who's, you know, he's not the best, but he might make it into the team for chemistry, etc. Or it might just be someone who we want to use if we can pack someone better. Say we've got like a 82 rated BPL centre mid, and he's not that good. He's, you know, we've got better alternatives, but then there's a chance that we can pack, say, a Mahrez or someone. I might keep him just because that'll be worth it. But if we pack a 75 rated, I'm not going to bother keeping them in the club. I'm just going to either chuck them into SBCs, and, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to make this series perfect, so to speak. I want it to be good and everything about it, but I'm not going to go, right, we've packed this 76 rated player, he's got to stay in the club until I finish this series, even though I know I'm never going to use him, if that makes sense. I don't want you know, I don't want to seem like I'm just throwing, you know what I mean, I don't want it to seem like I'm just making players disappear and not really bothering with this series. I want it to just be made clear that I'm only going to keep players relevant, and what we'll be doing be good. Anyway, the rules for this series are simple. Win, we get a point. It is basically all around unlock points, and the first player that I'm going to be trying to unlock, I've just completed the Curtis Davis, or the Championship League SBC specifically for Curtis Davis. I want him to replace Rudiger. Don't know how we're going to get him on cam. Probably I mean, we can always get him that strong link to Lampard. We're going to need to pack an English goalkeeper. Jack Butland would be incredible. He'd be the perfect goalkeeper to have. I don't know if he's any good this year, but I'd like to see Curtis Davis in the team. Obviously, Lampard's lads, the reason I was so driven for this series is because I'm a Derby fan myself. Lampard's he's doing absolute wonders. To everyone who said he'd be sacked by Christmas, I mean, I have my doubts, I won't lie. I think every Derby fan had the doubts, but he's doing absolute wonders at the minute. I mean, a 3-1 comeback the other day, I'm happy with it. So in this game, Lampard I think he got a goal, he didn't get an assist, but we do get another unlock point. So we've got 3 unlock points altogether, and as you can see in this 2 players pack, can our pack look improved today? It's not going to be a walkout, obviously it's going to be the rare player, and we're going to get ourselves a 76 rated yet again. Not even an 80 rated player in our 2 player packs today, which is just atrocious. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the first episode of this series, obviously in this one I've been talking throughout it, not really focusing on it because I want to try and get as many like rules down as possible and try and explain the series in the best detail that I can. It's basically a standard player road to glory, but just with packs and little unlock points, etc. And eventually I'll bring my own SBCs and try and be as creative as I can with this series. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video, the first episode. If you want to stick around for the series, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe, like the video, leave a comment on stuff you'd like to see implemented in the series, anything to help out the channel. And as always guys, make sure you all have an absolutely incredible day, and peace.